Hey, what's up everybody, this is Kyle Ricker and I'm back at you with another video review. And oh boy, it's time, it's Vader time. Because today we'll be taking a look at the new Target exclusive WWE Legends Series 10 Big Van Vader. Yes, finally, my local Target has finally restocked the Legends figures. And this was honestly one of the figures I was looking forward to the most from this set, Series 10, because I love Vader. He's one of the greatest super heavyweights of all time. Like, man, like watching him in his prime, like this guy was very impressive. He could fly around the ring, do moonsaults off the top rope, which was very impressive for a 400-pound guy. Just look him up from his early days in WCW and Japan, which is what this figure's based on. And you know what I mean. Anyways, this figure looks awesome so far. But I'll get more to that later on. But before we do so, take a look at the packaging first, as we always do. Now, if you've seen my other reviews of like Legends Series 7 and 8, you'll know I love this packaging. W Legends logo, Big Van Vader, which is what he was called back then in Japan. Series 10, Elite Collection there. Picture of Vader, it's the same picture of Vader we've seen before, but of course it's photoshopped with his mask from Japan. And the same thing on the side, and on the back, picture of Vader there. And his bio and stats, you can pause right there if you want to read. And the other figures in the set, we got Diamond Dallas Page, John Cena, Brutus Beefcake, and of course Big Van Vader. Apparently, Diamond Dallas Page and Brutus Beefcake are online exclusives. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what people are telling me. I really do want to get both of these figures at some point. John Cena, I'm not too sure if I'm going to get John Cena or not. Mainly because even though I like the attire, I don't like the fact that he comes with the boss puppet from the Firefly Funhouse, because I already have that one because I have the Firefly Funhouse set. But I still like that figure, so maybe I'll get him. But I cannot wait to get my hands on Diamond Dallas Page and especially Brutus Beefcake. So stay tuned for reviews of all three of these coming soon. And of course, we're reviewing Vader today. Anyways, that's about it for the packaging. So let's open up Big Van Vader and see what we got. We'll be right back. Alright guys, so here we have Big Van Vader open up out of his packaging, and what a freaking great figure this is. Like, this is awesome. This might be my favorite Vader figure that Mattel has made so far. This is the third one, and this one might be the best one they've made so far. Let's take a look. First up, his accessories. He comes with two pairs of interchangeable hands. He has these more like open hands, which we've never, but it has like the, but it has almost like the V symbol for Vader. Obviously, we've seen this hand before with Viscera. That's pretty cool to see, because he did do that a lot. And then he has these standard gripping hands, which we've seen before with the other Vader figures. Comes with an interchangeable head, which is the same head sculpt we've seen before with the Legends Series 3 and the Elite Series 31. And he comes with a mask for that head. And it feels like a different rubber than the other mask that we got with the Elite Series 31 and the Legends one, because that one was like a really soft rubber that it ripped very easily. This one feels like a more harder rubber, like better quality. So hopefully, if I put this mask on this head, it won't rip. So that's pretty much what you do. Just slide it down there, slide this over the nose, and it's fine. It looks pretty much similar than the Elite 31 because it's the same head. It looks pretty much like this. So imagine this mask on this head, and it'll look pretty much just like that, except this one has black trim. That's a darker red. And then finally, he comes with his infamous Mastodon helmet, which this looks awesome. It's the same one that came with the Elite 31, and I'm fine with that. I mean, it's a very nice mold. It's soft rubber, it's not plastic, but the detail on it is phenomenal. Looks great. Now onto Vader himself. All right, we got a new head scan this time. It's pretty much the same as this one, but he has his old school mask on. This is what he wore during his days in Japan, as well as his very early days in WCW. And this is a great head sculpt. It looks just like Vader, and I love the detail on the mask. Like, it looks great. However, this is not the best head sculpt for the Mastodon helmet, so when you put it on him, it doesn't go down far enough to show his eyes. So if you want to put it on his head to where you can see his eyes through it, put the Mastodon helmet on this head. Like, I guess that's what it was molded for with the previous Vaders, but it's fine. And it looks great. Like I said, the detail is great. The singlet's awesome. Like I said, very classic Vader. Fortunately, mine's all scratched up. Like, why is it every time I get a Vader figure from Target, he's always scratched up? It was much worse than the Elite 31, and you'll see that later on. I always love the design on it. Looks pretty cool. Of course, blemish on the side there. Pretty much pretty cool designs. Standard black knee pads and black boots, which I like the way they did this one. With the red and black. As like I said, it looks great. Like I said, aside from the paint scratches, his joints are a little bit loose. His legs and his feet are really, really tight, but his ab crunch is a little bit loose. And unfortunately, I have the same problem with the Elite Series 31. But that's fine, I can tighten it up if I wanted to. So the figure looks great. Very classic Vader. However, I just wish they was a little bit darker, like the picture here, but it's fine. For a quick comparison, here he is with the Elite Series 31 Vader, which is pretty much the same. Like I said, this is like a very, very soft rubber, so this one tears very easily, but this one feels like a harder rubber, so hopefully this one doesn't tear when I put it on the head. Anyways, here they are. Like, this is like Japan, early WCW days. This is, of course, his WWE days. So quite the transition from Japan and WCW to this in WWE. That's pretty cool. This is more the classic Vader that people remember. Like, everybody remembers Vader time and everything. But to me, this is classic Vader. This was when Vader was in his prime. Like, he could stay on the top rope and do moonsaults off the top rope. And that was very impressive for a 400-pound guy. But this time in WWE, he was way past his prime. Otherwise, both of them are still great figures. Excellent. Alright, articulation is pretty much what to expect for an elite figure, but this one's a little bit more limited because obviously he's a much larger size. Head can rotate through 60. Can look down a tiny bit. Kind of look up, I guess. Arms for rotate through 60. They can go in and out. Fortunately, mine are very stiff. There we go. Rotate at the bicep, bend the elbow, rotate at the wrist, and hinge of the hand. Ab crunch was right that far forward and that far back. Swivel waist. Sorry, mine's new, so that's why it sounds like it's clicking. Legs forward about that far and back to original position. They can go in and out, rotate the thigh. Double jointed knee, which the knee pad doesn't limit the posability that much. It still does a little bit, but this one's like more like a soft rubber, so it doesn't hinder the posability in his knee that much, which is good. Swivel with the boot. And of course, hinge of the ankle, but it's very tight. And the slight ankle pivot. So pretty nice. Like I said, great figure. So my only real issues with it is, of course, the loose joints and, of course, all the paint scratches. Like, why is it every Vader figure I get has the paint scratch? Like I said, Elite 31, this is exactly how it came when I got it at Target. I had to get an employee to go in the stock room, and this is what it looked like with all these paint blemishes all over it. And now this one's all scratched up. It's not as bad as the other one, because I found 2 of these today. And the other one was, like, really messed up. Like, half of his paint was, like, rubbed off on his singlet. I was like, how'd they screw that up? Like, nobody opened it. Like, what the heck? So I was having loose joint issues. Great figure. So some quick final thoughts. Overall, I love this figure. This figure is excellent. Definitely another great Vader figure from Mattel. Like, Mattel pretty much nailed it. So my only issues with it is the joints. Like I said, his ab crunch is a little bit loose, but his legs are extremely tight. Where almost like you can't move it, like for poses or stop motion. And also the mask on the interchangeable head is kind of a pain in the butt to put on. Like, I think the harder rubber made it a little bit more tricky, but either way, it's still a little tricky. Like, they could have made it unbuckle in the back, maybe. But it's fine. But it's a great figure. Like I said, my only complaints with it is, of course, the joints. But aside from that, excellent figures. I'd say if you're a Vader fan, if you can find this in the store like I did, or find it online for a good price. He is a little pricey on eBay right now. I can think right now he goes for around $65, because some people are having problems finding Legends Series 10. But don't worry, you should be able to find them, because I found 2 of them. I think Vader's like the shelf warmer of the set, aside from Cena, because like I said, I found 2 of these. So he shouldn't be that hard to find in stores. Like, once your store stocks them, you should be able to find them, no problem. But like I said, if you can find it in the store or get him online for a decent price, pick him up. This is a great figure. This might be a hidden gem. I would say this is one of the best figures of the year so far. Anyway, so pick him up if you can. I highly recommend it if you're a Vader fan. I'll give it a 9 out of 10. Like I said, the only complaint is the joints. But aside from that, great figure. So pick them up if you can. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Links down below. Be sure to check those out. And also be sure to hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you never miss a single upload. I upload new reviews every single week. Like you'll get this video today, and then tomorrow I have a video for you, and then of course on Saturday I have one, even though my normal schedule is every Saturday. And also be sure to pick up your official Kyle Riker merch on my store on bonfire.com. Link is down below. Anyways, that's about it. So thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, guys. Bye.